The unemployment line is down with more Bahamians back to work. Good evening, everyone. I'm Keishla Adderley. Topping the news tonight, the Department of Statistics made public its labor force and household income survey today. The survey showcased an increase in employment with a significant number of jobs coming from the manufacturing sector. Officials say the increases in the employment figures was also influenced by the Bahamas Junkanoo Carnival and its related activities. We get the story tonight from Carla Palmer.
Officials say 3,000 homes across the country were surveyed. The process, which was conducted in May of this year, indicate that since November 2015, the labor force grew by 1.7%. The report further noted that between May of 2015 and this year, there was a significant increase in the labor force of 215,880 persons, or 3.3%. Supervisor of the Labor Force and Household Survey is Mrs. Cipriana Winters.
Since November 2015, there was an increase of 7,540 in the number of employed persons and a decrease of 3,855 in the number of unemployed persons, resulting in an improvement in the unemployment rate, which declined from 14.8% to 12.7%. While New Providence's unemployment rate decreased, the rates in Grand Bahama and Abaco edged up by 0.5 and 0.4 percentage points respectively. At the time of the survey, the rate in New Providence was 13.2%, in Grand Bahama 14.7%, and Abaco 10.1%.
The report further stated that more men than women were employed during that period. While unemployment among youths 15 to 24 years continued to be considerably higher than any other group, Winters says there was a decline in November 2015 from 30% to 25.8%. She says the category of discouraged workers also declined by 10% the same period.
New Providence, Grand Bahama, and Abaco experienced declines in the number of discouraged workers, 14%, 16%, and 7% respectively. These persons, according to the standard definition of the International Labour Organization, adhered to by the Bahamas and most countries, including those of the Caribbean, United States, and Canada, did not look for work because they believed no jobs were available for them.
Further data also showed that since November 2015, there was a 7% increase of self-employed persons. 24% of the labor force was made up of persons between the age 25 to 34. 21% of unemployed persons were between the age 20 to 34. 62% of the employed labor force was engaged by the private sector, and 12% of the employed labor force was non-Bahamian.
The community, social, and personal service industry, which includes the civil service, the police service, and domestic service, continued to be the country's largest employer in 2016 and accounted for 36% of the workforce.
The government is hoping to further reduce the unemployment rate across the country with its many projects in the pipeline. Carla Palmer, ZNS Network News.